And we're back with another from the Strasburg Start Replay Series. Today we'll be replaying the April 21st game of the Nats and Marlins in Marlins Park in Miami. We hope this is going to be an easy ride for the Nats. We got our first win of the replay last time.
Oh, yeah. Anthony Rendon getting it done for us with a 3-run homer.
That's right. Well, we have some bad news for those Tony Two Bags loving fans out there, because the day before this game, he was hit by a 95-mile-an-hour pitch from Jose Urena, and it was on his left elbow there as he faced the pitcher, and that would linger. He would start to miss games. He came out of that game, and you'll notice he's not in the lineup today, and that would linger for a while, and actually he would go on the disabled list later on. So it was a big hit for the Nats. It's one of the reasons why they had such a slow start. At the time Rendon left, he had a MLB leading 17-game hit streak, and he had a 377 average. So it's quite the blow to the team, but it is one of the things that allowed Howie Kendrick to gain a foothold on this great team. And we all know what Howie went on to do. He had a fantastic season with amazing hitting and of course those great moments in the playoffs. And this is really one of the games that gave him his start here. This is the last in real life. This is the last of a 3-game series on a Sunday afternoon, and it just so happens we're recording on a Sunday afternoon, yes. Are we not? So we're hoping Strauss has an easy time today. In the real game, he went 8 innings, struck out 11, walked 2, and the Nats cruised to a 5-0 win. So without further ado, let's get right to it.
Oh, yeah.
The lineups, you can see them on the board there. We've got Eaton leading off, Robles moving from the 9 spot up to the number 2 spot, followed by Soto, Kendrick batting cleanup since Rendon is out, Zimmerman, Suzuki, Dozier, Strasburg still batting 8th, and Defoe batting 9th. For the Marlins, we have Granderson, Prado, Anderson, Walker, Castro, Rojas, Wallach, Brinson, and Richards. Gentlemen, are we ready?
Yes, we are.
All right. Here we go. The first pitch from Richards to Eaton.
Yep.
Here we go. It's a 4-2 to a lefty as a blank.
Oh. 6-2. The single to start the Nats off.
A 6-2 is a single past Prado at third. Granderson will field it and get it back into the infield, but the Nats are already on the board with their first hit, and we'll put Eaton on first. We all know.
5.
We know by now he's a 5.
Fast.
A great base runner. He's got good speed, and he's a good base runner. So here we go. This is Robles. Well, before we do that,
4.
we can check.
2. Last
time we had a steal from Eaton, so let's go ahead and check that again. He's at a 2, but Richards apparently holds runners well, so he's a 1 with the combined rating. So we're going to need a 1 to get him to steal here to get the jump. It's a 20, and that's a pickoff attempt.
Oh, it's a pickoff attempt.
That's a pickoff attempt. So let me pull up the rules because that doesn't happen very often. But a strategy roll of 20 does lead to a pickoff attempt. So we're going to roll another 1d20, and we're going to compare it with the pitcher's balk, pickoff, and pickoff error ratings, which you can see down in this range. So he has no chance for a balk. 1 to 2 will be a pickoff. A 3 to 4 will be a pickoff error. Okay, here we go.
Let's go 3 to 4.
It's a 13, so there's nothing happens. That's right. So he doesn't get the jump, and he's not picked off. So we'll move on to Robles' card here.
All right, Robles, come on.
Nobody out. Runner on first. Infield playing halfway. Here's the pitch.
A 3-1 to a righty. It's a K+, and that's going to get him.
That's right. It'll be a 20, and the roll is a 1. So it's about as stark a contrast as you can get on the strikeout there. Robles goes down swinging for out number 1. That brings up Juan Soto. Here's the pitch.
It's a 1-3. It's a K chance. It's a 4. He's going to get him 2 strikeouts for Richards.
And 2 up.
2 down. Here's Kendrick. And we will go ahead. We skipped a batter there, but we'll go ahead and roll again on for Eaton to get the jump. That's a 20. Wow.
Oh, my God.
We're hitting some bad luck here with Adam Eaton. So,
well, I think he jinxed it right there. He said he was a very good baseball.
Yeah, let's see if he gets picked off. Here's the roll. It's a 12, nothing happens.
Let's try again.
No, we don't need to try again. What? This is Howie Kendrick at the plate now with 2 outs. Here's the pitch.
4-4 to a righty. It's a blank. It's a 6-6. It's a fly out to left.
Granderson's under it, and that's all the Nats can do in the first. They leave 1. They'll lead off single by
Eaton. No runs,
Eaton.
a 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. the bottom of the first.
Move to the bottom of the first. Strasburg facing Granderson. There's a lot of guys on this Marlins team that have been around the league a lot. Granderson, of course, playing for the Yankees and Mets, among others, and the Tigers early in his career. So here we go. Strasburg to Granderson. It's a 4-1, a K plus.
That's going to do it.
It is going to do it. Surprisingly, even with the 19 roll there, you can see Granderson against righties is a 13, makes him a 23 with the extra added 10 from the plus, and
that's
the 19 is enough.
It's impossible to not strike
So Strasburg on the board with his first strikeout of the day. This is Strasburg now to Martin Prado, former Brave.
It's a 5-1. It's a walk plus, and that is going to do it.
Yeah. So he becomes a 15. The roll's a 9. So Strasburg will put Martin Prado on.
He's a 2.
He's a 2, and he's no attempt on the steal, so we won't bother to roll on him. Now with 1 out.
Batter is Brian Anderson.
Infield is halfway. Here's the pitch. 3-6, possible home run chance. Strasburg does give up a number of homers. This is to a righty. Brian Anderson's a righty, but the roll is just outside that range.
And Marlins Park not offering any help. Very big, vast park.
That's right, Sam. It's quite the pitcher's park. You'll notice certainly nothing here, but no home runs at all on the grid. But we'll go on to Anderson's card here.
4-2. The Starline 1, 5-3 ground out.
Ground out. Kendrick playing in the hot corner today. Fields it easily and throws to Zimmerman, and that'll be 2 away.
And the batter is Neil Walker. Neil's a switch hitter. He's going to be batting left hand from the left side.
Here's the pitch.
5-1. It's another walk plus. That's going to do it.
Another walk for Strasburg. I think that's the same walk plus we just hit.
Yes, it was.
So that's some bad luck for Strasburg. A little control issues here in the first. Neil Walker's a 2. Not a lot of speed out there for the Marlins, but there are 2 on with 2 out here. So they'll be running on.
And they are 2s.
Yeah, that's right. 2s are wild. They'll be running on contact here.
This guy's also a 2.
So brings up Starlin Castro, one of the Nats offseason acquisitions. So we get our first look at him in our replay. Here's the pitch. It's a 2-4. A 2-4 to a righty is a blank.
Starlin Castro, we acquired Starlin Castro?
Indeed, sir, we did.
Oh, wow.
Here's the pitch. It's a 1-3. A liner to Dozier, who snags to end the inning as the Marlins strand 2. 1-3 there gets him. So the Marlins
no runs.
Strand 2. How many hits did they have?
No errors.
They had a hit, did they not?
No, they didn't. It was 2 walks.
2 walks. You're right,
2
Sam.
left on base.
2 left, and the 2 walks from Strasburg. Very unusual. So we, put 2 zeros on the board as we end that first inning. We'll move to the top of the second.
Howie leading off. No, it's Zim leading off.
That's right. It's Ryan Zimmerman. Here's the pitch to Zimmerman.
It's 1-2. It's a K chance, and that's not going to get him. It's a 4-5. It's against a righty. It's a 6-3.
Ground ball to Rojas, who fields it and throws to Neil Walker, who's covering first. And there's 1 away. Brings up Kurt Suzuki. That's right, Sam. Here's the pitch. 5-6. It's a ballpark chance, our first of the game on Marlins Park. We can breathe a sigh of relief knowing there's not going to be a homer here.
We're not going to breathe a sigh of relief.
I take that back, Sam. There are a few home runs. You have to notice here, we do have the question marks here and here, and so a 10 to 15 would be a homer. So we'll see if Kurt can launch one.
Technically, maybe 2.
Yeah, not many. Here's the roll on the ballpark card. It's a 1-6. It's a ground ball to Neil Walker at first. 2 away. Brian Dozier steps in against Richards. Here's the pitch. It's a 3-4.
K chance, and that's going to get him.
That's going to get him. It rolls an 8. He's a 9.
3 strikeouts on the day, and we'll move to the bottom of the second.
That's right.
No runs, no hits, no errors, no left.
All right. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Here's the pitch from Strasburg. It's a 4-4.
E plus?
Not a plus. I moved my mouse here, but it's a K, and that's not quite enough to get Rojas. He's very stingy with the strikeouts there, as he's a 6. The roll is a 7. So we'll go to Rojas's card.
6-1 against a righty. It's a double.
A double to right. Miguel Rojas taking advantage of that vast territory in the outfield. Hits a gapper between Eaton and Robles. Eaton will field it and throw it in, and we'll put Rojas on second. He's a 3. Decent speed from a Marlins team. And he'll be there with a leadoff double. This is now Strasburg, the catcher, Chad Wallach.
I've never heard of him.
Nor have I. Apparently we played him last year, though. It's a 1-3. To a righty's a blank. We'll roll on Wallach's card. It's a 4-1.
Wow.
We've got a fly out to right. We'll check for advancement there. He is a 3. Flyouts to right. It's against the BR rating. So we'll roll 2.
I bet he moves.
Yeah, we'll see. So we're going to roll. This is against the BR rating. I don't believe we use any outfield adjustment here. So it's just the BR alone. He's a 3. We'll roll 2d6 against that. Rolls of 6 and 6, and he'll be thrown out. So here we go. It's a 5, so he will not make it. He will hold. 1 away as Wallach flies out.
Didn't he get thrown out?
No, he didn't. It was a 5-6. Close to a 6-6, but no. All right, 1 out. Runner on second for Lewis Brinson.
Yep. Brinson batting in the 8th spot, playing center field. I've never heard of him either.
he's a decently touted prospect. So here's the pitch. It's a 5-6. It's a K chance.
And that's going to get him.
That gets him. Brinson with 13 on his card. And
Strasburg with 2
Strasburg
strikeouts.
mows him down. That's 2 outs. Brings up the pitcher here. Strasburg would love to strand that runner at second.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the pitch.
It's a 3-6. It's a home run question mark.
And again, we get the 11. Very interesting. Twice now we've rolled that, I think.
And twice we've rolled a 20.
That's been an 11. So Richards won't. Richards is a 0 homer in any case. But here's the roll on his card. It's a 2-6. It's a K. Strasburg picking up the easy K.
There's K's
to
on the
end the
batter's
inning.
card. I've
Yeah.
never, ever seen one of those.
That's pitchers for you, Sam. Pitchers don't know how to hit. Shohei Ohtani,
He does.
Brendan McKay, Michael Lorenzen excluded. So that'll end.
Of course, Shohei Ohtani knows how to hit.
Yeah, that'll end the inning there as they strand 1, right?
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left.
The Marlins do get their first hit there. And we'll move
At the top of the 3rd.
to, that's right, top 3 here.
0-0.
And leading off
Is
the Nationals is Strasburg in the 8th spot. Now, Sam, since we have the pitcher up here, and we just saw the pitcher bat, one question you asked in the last game was, does the pitcher ever steal? And
he's an attempt of
and I thought about this for a little while. I said, that's a good question, Sam. What pitchers in Major League Baseball were able to steal a base last year? And good Nats fans like yourself, they were well aware. Max Scherzer had 2 steals last year.
And they were actually on the same base paths when he was running. He had stole 2 bases.
Oh, is that right? Was it second and third?
Mad Max.
I don't know. We'll have to check that one, Sam. I'll trust you on that.
I think so.
But the other pitchers last year to steal a base were Jack Flaherty, who had 1. Zach Greinke also had 1. And then, as I just mentioned, pitchers who can hit. Michael Lorenzen, who sometimes doubles as an outfielder for the Reds, he had 5 stolen bases.
Michael Lorenzen can play an outfield position.
Michael Lorenzen is an incredible athlete. So without further ado, let's get right to it. We're here in the top of the 3rd. And here's the pitch from Richards to Strasburg.
It's a 1-5. It's a K chance. It's a 20. Not going to get him.
Strasburg battling.
It's a 1-4. It's a ground ball.
Back to Richards. He fields it and throws over to Neil Walker.
1 away.
1 away, and not the top of the order, but instead Wilmer Defoe in the 9th spot. Here is the pitch from Richards to Defoe. It's a 5-1. It's a K chance. It's a 10. Just misses him.
Going to get him.
Defoe.
It's a
2-2. Ground ball to 3rd where Prado fields it and fires to Walker. 2 away. And that will send us to the top of the order.
Adam Eaton.
Mighty Mouse taking us to the top of the order. With 2 outs here, this is Richards to Eaton.
It's a 2-5. It's an error and a grounder chance. We haven't seen one of those lately.
Here's the pitch. 1-3.
It's a
this is against a righty. We like seeing that triple. You don't see this too often, but indeed it's just a fly out to center. No grounder here. No need for an error check. Brinson's under it, and that's 3 up, 3 down for the Nats in the 3rd. All right, and the
Right,
Marlins,
no,
top of the order for the
no.
Marlins here.
It is, yep, the top of the order. Curtis Granderson.
All right, here we
He
go.
struck out his first time up.
Here's the pitch. Strasburg to Granderson. It's a 5-2. K chance, but it's a 14, just missing.
Not going to
Just
get
missing.
him.
We had a lot of near misses today.
Yes.
Here's Granderson.
2-5. It's
2-4, Sam.
It's a
2-4.
2-4.
We would
Oh,
like it
gosh,
to be a
it's a
2-5, but
double.
it's a 2-4. Another
Another double to
leadoff
start the
double. Strasburg giving up some hard contact today, and that big outfield in Marlins Park is yielding many hits. But that is a double for Granderson, who's only a 1. That's surprising to see from a guy. I think he was known for speed for a lot of his career, but he is near the
He's now a
tail
1.
near the tail end of his career now. So top of the order is a double for the Marlins, and we'll move on to Martin Prado.
He was an attempt of 1.
Yeah, he's not stealing third.
Oh,
Here's the pitch. It's a 4-5. Ballpark
Ballpark
chance. It's a
5-1. It's
Uh-oh.
an S+8.
An S+8. That's
I
right.
can score a run.
That will likely score a run. So an S+8. All runners advance 2 bases regardless of the roll. So that will be a run scored. And then we're seeing here if Prado, who's a 2, can he make it to second? So an S+8 we will roll. We're going to check the arm. Robles is a -1. So he's a 2. -1 is 1. And we will roll a 1d6 against the 1. So if he beats that, if we roll a 1, basically it'll be a double. Anything else, he holds the single except a 6, and he's thrown out.
All right.
It's a 5. So he holds it first. He's not thrown out, but he does put the Marlins on the board here. Another hit, and the Marlins have scored 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Nobody out, right, Sam? Back-to-back hits by the Marlins.
Nobody out.
All right, this is Strasburg to Anderson.
It's a 3-5. Another ballpark chance. We literally just rolled that. It's a 1-2. It's a rare play.
All right, a rare play. Now, we will be ignoring most injuries here. So this is a rare play, men on base. So we'll roll a 2d6 here. We got a 2-4. And we will ignore this one because it does say pitcher develops blister on hand. So we would check for an injury to the pitcher.
Let's just
So
see what it would be.
We're gonna ignore that one because we don't
Yeah.
want
Let's see what-
Strasburg to miss any time. All right,
Because we
here
kind
we
of
go.
need him for the replays.
That's right.
It
So
is titled
we'll roll.
Strasburg replays.
I think should we just redo the at bat or should we
Let's-
roll in the Marlins Park again?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, that seems fair. So we'll roll on the ballpark card again. It's a 3-4, a single
Another
to
single.
left, a single
we
to
shouldn't have
left.
done that.
So we're gonna see can Prado go first to third here. Anderson is a 3, and we'll see. This is a single to left. Soto doesn't do anything with his arm. He's a 2. The adjustment first to third on singles to left is a -2. So it's pretty hard to do. 2 minus 2 makes him a 0, and he will hold without a throw.
So, back-to-back-to-back hits.
Yep.
The Marlins, and they're really getting on Strasburg's nerves, hoping for a big inning here.
Yeah, double and 2 singles, and that brings up Neil Walker with nobody out.
Strasburg stamping around the mound in disgust.
Here's the pitch. 5-5.
5-5.
Possible error on a throw. Here's the pitch. 5-2. And it's another single. And the Marlins are just pounding him with
Bases
singles
loaded
here. This
with
is an
no
S6.
Hope he can
So-
strike out 3 in a row.
Yeah, we're gonna need some. Whoops, we're gonna need some heroics here from Strasburg. So we'll move everybody up 1, and then we'll check for any extra advancement here as a single to the shortstop. It was 5-2 on the roll, S6, and so we'll
They're
check
all 2s except the guy in the middle.
us on singles to the shortstop. You need to be a 5 to go first to third, and they're not. Nobody here is a 5, so it'll be bases loaded, 1 run already in. Starlin Castro, the future Nat, at the plate.
Bases loaded.
Nobody
Starlin
out.
Castro.
Infield hoping for I think with so many lower ranges here, playing halfway, we sacrifice a little bit of range there. I think we're
I
going to
hope we have a triple play.
We're going to triple plays are only on the rare play chart, I think. So we'll see
All right,
what we can
let's
do.
go for a real play.
We'll play the infield halfway here, and Strasburg to Starlin Castro.
It's a 3-2.
Possible error on the grounder, man. We're just not rolling. We need some of those K pluses to come up, and we're
I
not.
wanted to say Strasburg is so angry he just blows them away.
Yeah, but not to be. Here's the pitch on Castro's card. It's a 6-6.
It's a Starline 6. We love to see that.
It's going to be a fly out to center, so we'll have to see if he brings in a run. So that's 1 out on the fly out to center, and we'll check the sacrifice rating here. On he's a 3, and we don't use the outfielder's arm yet. So the D6 here is a 3. His sacrifice rating is a 3, so that will bring a run home.
2 runs in the inning for Strasburg, and he's got 1 away.
That's right. On flyouts, we would subtract.
Do the other runners hold?
Yeah, everybody else holds. If you had a runner on second, you'd be subtracting 3 from the BR rating, and the runner on second now is a 3.
Okay.
So he's not going anywhere. So now 2 runs in, 1 out.
This is the very different turnaround from the real play. They've scored 2 runs, and Strasburg is not looking for an easy coast to win.
How many hits do the Marlins have?
They've got 1, and then they've got 4, so 5.
5 hits, that's right. Okay. Here we go. Strasburg really getting everybody just poking the balls out in the outfield here. And this is Miguel Rojas, 1 out, 2 on. Here's the pitch from Strasburg. Infield still halfway. It's a
2-3.
A range play.
Oh my gosh.
So they will sacrifice some range if we get a ground ball here. It's a 4-4. 2-0. All right, so we'll go through this slowly. It's a 4-4 against a righty is a G6. So it's hit to Defoe. And unfortunately, because they were playing halfway, he's not going to make the play because he's a 2. The roll is a 2, but he sacrifices 1 from playing halfway, making him a 1. We hit that range play, and there's no double play chance now. The ball is going to be hit into the outfield. Let's check that.
That's what?
This is a G6 that becomes an S6. An S6.
And the runners do not move up.
Well, everybody's going to move up 1.
Okay.
Right, and we're going to see if anyone scores. So let's see. This is with 1 out. Rojas is a 3. And on an S6, you have to be a 3 to score from second, and he is, so he will score.
Oh, my gosh.
And you go first to third, to 5. So first and second, 3 runs in now. I think this is where Strasburg might see the pitching coach. Chatting with him. A crooked number on the board for the Marlins, still with just 1 out. But he is facing the bottom part of the order here, so there's hope for the Nats. This is Strasburg to Chad Wallach. Here's the pitch. It's a 6-5. Possible error check.
Oh, my gosh.
Really?
You're kidding me.
Strasburg cannot buy a break on the rolls today. Here is Chad Wallach. 4-4. It's a fly out to right. So the runners will hold, I believe. Actually, we'll roll. This is an F9, so we're going to roll. So Eaton's under it. He fields it cleanly. We're going to roll 2d6 for the runner on second. He's a 2, so we'll just check a BR rating of 2. Rolls of 1 and 2, and he'll advance. It's a 5, so he'll hold.
Outs.
2 outs. Thanks, man. And that brings up Lewis Brinson.
It's a 2-5.
Possible wild pitch.
Gosh.
But the roll is an 18, so no need to fear. We'll foul ball, and we'll roll again on the pitcher's card. It's a 2-3, a range play. Infield is now back, so we're not going to sacrifice any range on the ground ball in this case. And here's the roll on Brinson's card. It's a 1-2, Starline 2, which is a G6, and the roll is a 2. So Defoe will field it. He flips it to Dozier at second, get the easy out, and they'll get off the field.
3, 6.
Marlins strand
8 batters.
Strand 2.
In the inning.
And a lot of stuff going on.
I think.
We'll go to the top of the 4th.
Oh, yeah, the top. 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. No errors. And 2 left.
All right, here we are, top of 4. And we'll have Victor
After a
Robles leading
blustery
off.
inning.
Trevor Richards looking for a shutdown inning after his team puts 3 runs on the Nats. Here's the pitch.
It's a 6-4. That is what we need.
That's a home run chance, but to righties, only a 1 and a 2 will do it. So no home run chance there. We'll go to Robles' card. It's a 2-1. It's a ground ball to Castro at second, and he'll make the play. 1 away for Juan Soto. 1-4 ballpark chance.
It's a 1-2. It's another rare play. We just read that.
Sheesh. I don't care for the rare plays when we're not playing in league play, and
it's a 6-4.
It's a 6-4. This is rare play with bases empty.
6-4. 3-2 pitch called for a walk. Catcher argues the call and gets thrown out.
All right.
The catcher's thrown out of the game.
All right.
All right. I think we'll ignore the
Seriously?
Oh,
we'll ignore the ejection.
very sad.
But we will take the walk for Soto. Yeah. Only because I don't know who the Marlins backup catcher is, and I don't feel like figuring it out right
I'll
now.
let you figure it out.
So the catcher, Juan Soto's a 3. He's on first with the walk. Brings up Howie.
I feel like their catcher, I think it's Chad Wallach right now. I don't think he's their starting catcher.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. We could look it up, but let's not delay the game any further. This is Howie Kendrick with 1 out, infield playing halfway. Here's the pitch. It's a 6-2.
It's a walk plus. That's going to do
he'll walk. Howie. Richards running into a little bit of trouble here. Howie's a 3, and
2 walks in a row.
that's right. Brings up Zimmerman. A big swing from him here could tie it up. Here's the pitch from Richards. It's a 6-5, a K chance. It's an 18, though.
Not going to do it.
Not going to get Zim with that.
A
1-6. This is
against
to a righty, a
1-5.
ground ball to third, so it's a double play chance.
He probably
Infield's
steps
halfway,
on
so it's a 2 plus 0 plus 1 more is a 3, but the roll's a 4, so there's no double play here. There will be, however, a force out at second base, so he will be out
5,
there.
4, 3, double.
I like he's at third.
And Zimmerman will be on first with runners on first and third.
Can we see if the 3 steals?
Zook. Hoping
on
for a big
first
hit
steals.
here.
So this is a G5, actually.
See if
So
steals.
we're going to pause 1 second.
Check us. Yeah.
And we pause there just to make a check that we did that right. I'll bring in the rules here. This is the trickiest of ground outs when you have first and second with less than 2 out, and that's what we had. So what you do there is you actually roll a D6 to determine where the third baseman fields the ball. In our case, you can see we rolled a 4. And so we have a choice there. We could go only for the force play at third, and in that case, it'd be rolls of 1 through 5. There'd be a force out at third, with the 6th the only play being at first. We opted to go for the 5-4-3 double play. We allowed the runner at second to advance to third, and we did our normal double play procedure. So we did everything right there. Just wanted to clarify with the viewers that is the most tricky ground out in inside pitch. I think it's caused many number of forum questions, but I think I have it all here correct. And in this case, we have runners at the corners now with
2 outs.
With 2 outs. That's right. That was the second out of the inning.
Third.
That was the
out.
second out, right?
Yes, it was.
So that
It was
brings
the same
up
out.
Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt.
All right.
Hoping for a big hit here.
Indeed.
Get
Runners,
the Nats on the board.
runners at the corners. Here's the pitch from Richards
So 3-1.
to a righty, a
righties,
K plus, and he gets him.
Dang.
So
Stand right
Trevor
there.
Richards works around those leadoff walks, back-to-back walks, and the Nats will strand 2 here. No hits there. So we'll move to the bottom of the 4th. This is Strasburg.
Did you get the 2 left on base from the Nats?
Yeah, I did. And this is Strasburg facing Richards. Here we go. Strasburg to Richards. 6-3. We got a K plus. No need.
That's
We have a
gonna be
1.
Man,
And he strikes out Richards.
that was 4 strikeout.
Second time he struck out Richards. He's taking advantage of that pitcher batting in the National League.
Now Curtis Granderson doubled his last time up. So hopefully it'll get an easy out against him.
Strasburg, 2-6. It's a K chance, but a 14
Oh,
just misses.
Just barely.
Granderson,
6-4.
6-4. Starline,
6. It's a fly out to right
center field, and Robles is under it. 2 away. Strasburg settling down a little bit here in the fourth, and here's the pitch to Prado.
It's a 4-2. It's a double question mark.
To a righty, only a 1 would be anything, so we'll go to Prado's card.
It's a 3-5. It's a fly out to left.
Soto's under it, and a quick 1-2-3 inning for Strasburg after that disastrous third, so he needed that.
No runs, no hits, no errors, none left.
And we'll move to the top of the fifth.
The batter is Brian Dozier. Dozier's moving down in the order after yesterday we played against the Giants. He was batting in the number 2 spot. Now Robles is in that spot, so the lineup was moved around quite a bit.
Here's the pitch. It's a 4-2.
Against the righty, it's a walk chance, but it's a 13, not going to do it.
Rolling on Dozier's card, it's a 4-3.
6-3.
Grounder to Rojas. It's short, and he fields it.
Wow.
1 away. Brings up Strasburg batting in the 8th spot. Here's the pitch. 6-5.
That's a
K chance. And Strasburg avoids the K with the 16 roll. Roll on Stras's card. It's a 5-2. Grounder to Rojas. 2 away.
3. Get both of the same fashion of outs. And the batter's Wilmer Defoe. Defoe grounded out his last time up, as have literally everybody on the team grounded out. So.
It's a 6-6 K chance, but it's a 16. Defoe's a 9. Here's the roll on his card.
It's a 2-5.
2-5. Starline 2. Fly out to center. Lewis Brinson has it. And an easy inning for Trevor Richards.
No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We go to the bottom of the 5th.
This is Strasburg to Brian Anderson.
Marlins leading 3-0.
Yeah, this is kind of reverse of reality. So we need the Nats bats to wake up.
Yes.
Strasburg to Brian Anderson. It's a 2-5 possible wild pitch, but there's no one on base. So we'll re-roll 5-2. K chance against a righty. It's going to take a 9. 11's not going to do it.
Both pitchers have been missing seriously with their strikeouts.
And here we go. We got a big roll from Anderson, a leadoff hit, I believe. It's a 5-6. This question mark 9.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. That's going to be a single to right. A single to right. And Brian Anderson, is he 2 for 2, Sam?
He is 2 for 3.
2 for 3, right? This is the 3rd time through the order for Strasburg. And we'll be monitoring his tired rating. He'll be facing his 22nd batter. You can see 25 here is his tired rating.
He's only got 4 strikeouts. Both pitchers have got 4, and Strasburg's gotten 4, and Anderson, I believe, has 5.
All right, this is the pitch to Neil Walker with nobody out. We'll go ahead and put the Marlins, give them a hit. A 4-6, a range play at the ballpark.
Ooh. It is a
3-1, a fly out to center, so we got to check the range. It's an F8. The roll's a 3, so Robles makes the play. And 1 away.
Does he tag?
He does not.
Okay.
Starling Castro now with 1 out.
Yep.
5-5, possible error on a throw. It's a 3-5. It's a ground ball to third. Kendrick will field it. And luckily for us, he's a 0 error rating because the roll here was a 2. So most any everyday player with a proper error rating would make an error there. But in this case, Howie, with limited time there, is not going to make an error. It's 3-5 on the roll. And this is a double play chance, I do believe. This is a G5. The infield playing halfway, so it's a 2 plus 0 plus 1 for halfway is a 3. But the roll's a 6. No math necessary. So the only plays at first. And the runner will advance 2 out. This is Strasburg now to Rojas. A 6-4 to a righty's a blank. And rolling on his card, we have a 4-4. And it's a grounder to Defoe, who fires to Zimmerman. 6-3 on the putout. 3 away as the Marlins strand another.
6th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Go to the 6th.
Here we are, top 6. Leading off for the Nats, we have the top of the order.
Adam Eaton, Monday Mouse.
And Richards will be tired at 23 batters.
Yep.
So
How did we skip from the top of the 5th to the top of the 6th?
Well, we just did the bottom of the 5th, so that was the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch.
It's a 5-2. It's a range play at the ballpark.
It's a range play. Here we go on the ballpark card. 5-3. We got a grounder to the first baseman Walker. He's a 3. The roll's a 2, so he'll make the play. 3 unassisted on the putout. Brings up Victor Robles with 1 out.
It's a 3-3. It's a K chance. It's a 5. He's going to get him.
He gets him. So Trevor Richards looking good
5
today.
strikeouts on the day for Richard.
The Nationals are having a little bit of a sleepy Sunday.
That's why you don't sleep in on Sunday.
Here's the pitch from Richards to Soto.
It's a 2-2. It's an error and a throw, question mark. It's a
1-2.
1-2.
There's no
It's a
throw
foul.
necessary. Brinson's under it, and the Nats go quietly in the 6th. 1-2-3 inning for Trevor Richards.
No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. They go to the bottom of the 6th.
Strasburg to
This is going fast.
Strasburg to Wallach.
catcher Wallach. It's funny you say that, Ben, because the game in actual life was incredibly fast for
Yes.
the modern game. At least it was 2 hours and 45 minutes. So not bad at all. Here we go. This is Strasburg to Wallach. 5-3, possible hit by pitch. A 19 makes it pretty unlikely. He's a 0. He doesn't get hit. So we'll roll on Wallach's card. It's a 1-4, a starline 4, a
He's
grounder
a catcher. He's
to
so big and
Dozier.
burly. I guess they never notice any hit ball pitches.
Yeah, I think it's more that I'm not sure. He didn't play in many games. You can see here Chad Walk only played in 19 games. So
So I wonder who's their real catcher.
this is a ground ball to Dozier, who fields it and throws to Zimmerman. That's
4-3
1
and
out.
put out.
Yep.
And the batter is Lewis Brinson. Brinson grounded out his last time up and struck out his first time up.
Here's the pitch. It's a 4-2.
Double question mark. Only a 1 would do something, but it's a 10.
A 1-3, and it's a fly out to right for Brinson. Eaton's under it, 2 away.
But when to get the pitcher Richards out, he struck out both of his times up, so Strasburg looking for another K.
And let's check how many Richards has faced. 21. He's through 6. I think the Marlins will go ahead and stick with him here. He's pitching well. He's got the lead. Here's the pitch from Strasburg. It's a 4-1, and he's going to strike out Richards for the 3rd time today.
Hey!
You can see how those strikeout numbers can get a little inflated and picking up three strikeouts against Trevor
5
Richards.
strikeouts on the day.
So that's 3 outs. Whoops. That's 3 outs. And put a 0 on the board in the 6th here. Clear our chart. And we'll put the Marlins at the top of the order.
No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We go to the top of the 7th. Marlins still leading 3-0.
Standing in for the Nationals, we have Howie Kendrick.
Howie!
Richards to Kendrick. It's a
6-2. It's a walk plus. That's going to do it.
It's great for Howie to get on base
He
here.
walked his last time up, too.
Howie seeing the ball well.
Richards' third walk of the day.
Comes at a bad time, a leadoff walk, but he got out of it last time. Here's the pitch from Richards to Zimmerman. A 3-4. It's a K chance, but a 15 is not enough. Zimmerman a 6-6 against a righty.
Oh,
It's a fly out to right. Anderson's under it. 1 away. Kurt Suzuki at the plate now. Here's the pitch to him. It's a 5-4. Possible hit by pitch. He's a 14, but Richards is a -2. No help from him, so he won't be hit.
And may I add that he is tired. He is tired now.
Okay, this is his 24th batter face. That's right. So here's the pitch to Suzuki. It's a 3-4, a grounder to short, double play chance here. So it's going to be a 3 on Suzuki's card. Not a lot of math to do here because the roll's a 1. It's a double play. Our first double play in a little while. It's
a 6-4-3.
A 6-4-3 double play. That's right. So that'll erase the base runner.
And that's 3 outs.
That's all it is for the Nats in the 7th. Move to the bottom of the 7th.
No errors, none left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Marlins still leading 3-0.
Strasburg will be facing top of the order Curtis Granderson, his 28th
He's already
batter.
tired.
So he is tired. That's right. But we'll see what he can do here in the 7th. Strasburg has really struggled for run support by the Nats. We had the last game. They finally gave him some. It became a little too late for him to get the win. But other than that, the Nats' bats have been truly quiet in this replay, and especially today against Trevor Richards, not a stellar starter. So here is the pitch from Strasburg to Granderson. It's a 2-1.
That's a K+.
That's a K+. And he'll get the strikeout there
As we were saying.
with the 2. 1 out. This is to Prado.
He's got 6 strikeouts on the day.
6-2, another K+.
That's going to do
I
it.
could have used some of those back in the 3rd. That's 2 away quickly.
7 strikeouts.
Brian Anderson,
2-4.
2-5. It's a
2-5.
wild pitch. We'll re-roll.
It's a
6-3.
It's another K+, and he
K+,
got him.
and he strikes out the side.
8 strikeouts.
And Sam, I believe that's exactly what he did in the 7th in our last replay. As Strasburg tiring, he struck out the side. He did.
He did.
So Strasburg, better late than never. And
No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We go to the top of the 8th.
That's right.
Marlins still leading.
And
3-0.
the batter will be Dozier.
Those are
Strasburg.
Strasburg and Defoe.
Strasburg's
Nats.
spot is due up next, and I believe
we'll pinch hit.
we will. So we'll go ahead and pull up the actual game, and we'll take a look at pinch hitters. I'll pull that up in just a second. Here is the pitch from Richards to Dozier.
The 1-2 with a K chance. It's with the 1. He's going to get him.
All right, and that'll bring up Strasburg's spot. And like I said,
Only 6 strikeouts.
we'll go for a pinch hitter with Rendon out and Howie in the game. I think that will bring in Big City.
Big City.
There's Matt Adams. And Richards, still looking strong here, is going to pitch into the 8th.
I believe he's the only person we've ever pinch hit with since this replay.
No, not quite. We've had Howie a few times.
Oh, yes, you're right.
And
Did we get Dozier a few times?
Dozier's been a starter in every game we played. So here is the pitch. This is with 1 out from Richards to Adams.
The 2-6.
2-6 to a lefty is a blank.
Big City getting it done.
2-2, and there's a
And
double.
that's a double.
Matt
And that's
Adams
exactly why we bring
continues
him.
to have success as a pinch hitter in this replay. So there, he's a 1. He's on second base. Nats need 3
I thought he
runs.
was like a 5.
Big City. He rumbles around the bases.
Maybe I'm thinking of Mighty Mouse.
All right, so there we are with a leadoff. Oh, no, not a leadoff, with 1 out double from Matt Adams.
And the batter's Wilmer Defoe.
That's right. Wilmer Defoe.
Should we
Richards.
pinch hit for him?
I think the question we have to answer is, should Richards be pulled for a new pitcher?
Yes, let's do it. Sure. Any day.
Looking for a browser here. We're going to go ahead and let Richards keep pitching here into the 8th.
Defoe.
And
My first thought when we walked down here, I looked at Richards' card and I saw that he had so many not like strikeouts and everything, and I thought that we were gonna cruise to an easy win, but
there's
looks
quite a
like
few
not
Ks
yet.
on his card, Sam. So,
Yes,
but here's the pitch, Wilmer Defoe.
that's
It's a 4-1, and there's one of those Ks right there.
It's 4
He
strikes.
strikes him out. That's 2 away now.
7
With
strikeouts.
Adams sitting on second. We'll go to the top of the order
You mean literally sitting?
for Adam Eaton. Here we go. Richards to Eaton, looking to get through 8. The 2-6 to a lefty's a blank.
There's the lefties when you need them. It's a
That's a
5-3.
5-3.
It's a single.
A single, the center.
This,
We'll see if he scores. This is an S8. Brinson's no help there with the arm. He's a 1, +1 for 2 outs, and I think it's likely he'll score. He's now up to 2. We check the second to home. You get +2 more. You get a 4. He's up to 4 total. The roll's a 1,
Wow,
so
he's fast.
he'll score. Matt Adams scores easily as
1-1.
Eaton pokes one through. And it's a single, so we'll put Eaton on. He's a 5. And I think Richards gives up that first run here in the 8th.
Yes.
Is that really only the second hit for the Nats? Then?
Uh,
Maybe
yes, it actually
count
is.
might be a little bit off, but
Yes, it is.
2 hits. I mean, that we're telling you, we had the game against Nola where
And Eaton has had
couldn't
both
get
of
anything.
them. Actually, no, we've got 3 hits now.
3 hits. Okay, 3 hits, but still pretty quiet from the Nats here. And well, again, I think probably Richards might have been pulled a little earlier, but we'll let him finish out this inning.
Yeah, let's
2
do
outs.
it. Let's do anything.
Here's the pitch. There's a 5-6, a ballpark chance for Victor Robles.
Yeah. The 2-5.
2-4.
Oh, come
A Starline
on.
5. And a ground ball to shortstop, and that'll end the inning. The Nats do get on the board, but they'll strand another. And it's 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 8th.
One run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of the 8th.
All right.
Marlins leading 3-1 now. Nats hoping to get on the board next inning.
And we pinch hit for Strasburg, so we'll bring in a new pitcher. Quite a few to choose in my list here, but in reality, there's.
How about Bear Claw?
Yeah, it was in this game. I think it was a really easy game for the Nats to navigate. They had Bear Claw and Doolittle only, so we'll go to Bear Claw here in the 8th. All right, and he's pitching to.
It was Seas of Glass for the skipper.
Neil Walker. Here's the pitch.
3-6.
Double question mark.
1-11 would do something. It's a 20 though, so nothing happens. It's a 4-5. It's a 5-3 ground out.
Kendrick Fields, and there's 1 away. Brings up Starlin Castro. Here's the pitch from Bear Claw.
It's a 4-5. I just rolled that. It's a error on a throw. It's a 4-6. It's a single
to right. Single to right. Yep, no runner advancement here, so there's no error. Or a single to right. Brings up Miguel Rojas, infield halfway. Here's the pitch. A 2-4 K chance. 15's not going to get it. 3-3. And nope. Well, it is a single. I got to move my mouse here.
Oh,
so it's not.
Wow, we were really
I think we were thrown off thinking this is. Yeah, it's a Starline 2. Fly out to center. 2 away. Brings up Chad Wallach. Here's the pitch from Bear Claw. A 4-5 possible error on a throw.
We just rolled that 3 times in a row.
And Wallach, it's a 6-4 Starline 3, which is a G4. So let's check for error on a throw.
True.
But it's a 14. Dozier is a 3 error rating, so there's no error. And it's a 4-3 ground out to end the inning as the Marlins strand.
Go to the 9th.
That's right. So we'll need some heroics from the Nats if they're going to pull out the win today.
Yeah.
Move to the top of the 9th. Leading off for the Nats is
Juan Soto.
Can't think of anybody better. So here we go. As the new pitcher for the Marlins, I think at this point we have to make a change. And we will bring in Wei-Yin Chin to face the lefty. He finished the game out. And well, he has started some in his career. But for this game, he finished the game for the Marlins. And he'll do so today.
In the real game, they used 4 relievers, and right now they're hoping to use 1.
Yep, it's a 2-1 ballpark chance for Juan Soto.
4-5.
A 4-5 is a question mark 7. That's going to be and with a roll of 2, it's going to be a leadoff single for Juan Soto.
Pretty good. Yeah,
singles to left field for Granderson. He's
just not trying to jinx anything.
All right, that brings up Howie Kendrick.
You get homer for us right here, and that'd be true.
Here's the pitch. It's a 5-5 range play check. It's 5-5 on the range. Infield's halfway. It's a 5-2 fly out to right. Anderson 3 out there, and the roll. It's a 5-2 range play. Fly out to right. Anderson here you can see is a 3 rating. The roll is a 5. So
Just single.
this is a fly out to right, an F9 failed range check. We have to determine whether it's a single or a double. And
Come
rolls
on, double.
1 through 4 will be a single.
Double.
5 and 6 will be a double. It's a 4, so it's a single. A single to right.
So what does Soto go?
Let's see if he can go first to third here. I think with playing for 3 runs, he's not going to take any chances. I think he'll probably just hold, but we'll go ahead and check him.
I'd go.
Howie's a 3.
I'd go for him.
Well, if he's thrown out, that'd be terrible with nobody out here.
Yeah, it would.
So
I guess we'll play it safe.
A single to right,
Because he steals.
guys. So a single to right going first to third. It's +2. He's a 3. That'd be a 5, and he actually goes without a throw. So he's a 3. Again, it's +2 to go first to third on a single to right, and an additional +1 for Anderson's weak arm.
All right, come on. All we
Runners
need
to
is one
corners
hit to
with no
get
out.
2 runs.
Brings
None
up
out. None other
Mr.
than
Walkoff.
Mr. Walkoff.
Ryan Zimmerman. Here's the pitch. It's a 6-6.
He could certainly walk it off
That's
here,
a
but
K
no way.
chance.
No
It's a
way.
16. He's not going to get him there. Roland Zimmerman's card. It's a 5-3. It's a liner to short.
And by the way, I was hoping because he has so many slashes against the lefties, he's really good. So I was hoping he'd get a hit, but none of this.
It's a line drive to shortstop, and a roll of. There's no double play here. I'm checking my line drive chart, but the runners will hold.
1 out. Hoping for, and the batter is none other than Zuki.
It does bring up Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt, let's go. Come on, Kurt. You have never had a home run in your life right now.
Yeah, Sam's talking about
I listened to the radio.
the radio
so,
broadcaster summoning a home run from Kurt
So
earlier this year.
they said in the playoffs, and it was he's never had a home run in the postseason. In the postseason, he's got one now.
Yeah.
1 pitch later.
That was one of those great calls from Charlie and Dave that we enjoyed so much in the postseason. But we need some heroics now, just like that moment. So it's first and third for Suzuki with 1 out. Infield halfway, looking for a double play that could end the game.
5-5.
A range play, so the diminished range for those infielders
I guess the
if it's a
lefty
ground
is really
ball.
good, so we're hoping for one of those thingies.
Here is a
1-4.
1-4. It's a fly out to right. Anderson's a 3, and he will make the play. The roll is a 3. So
2
fly out to
outs.
right. We'll check.
Down
We'll
the
check for a
west.
sacrifice fly. Since we use this 3 on the range, we'll now roll against the 2 here to check for a sacrifice fly. It's a 2, so we will get a run
Let's
in.
get a score. Let's go. All right, and 2
the
runs
Nats-
home. Nats trying.
With 2 outs.
The last hope.
Let's have a 2-out rally.
Last hope here will be
Two-out rally.
Brian Dozier.
Come on, Brian. Get it done here.
Here's the pitch from Wei and Chen to Dozier.
His BR is 5.
It's a 3-4 K chance, but
12,
12
no
won't
way.
do it. Here's
Ooh.
the Roland Dozier's card.
3-3.
A 3-3. It's Starline 6. And a fly out to right
And
ends the
Nats
chance.
put up a great fight in the ninth.
Anderson's under it. 3 away.
1 run.
And there you have it, folks.
2
Another
hits.
replay loss for the Nats. I truly thought today would be an easy game, but it
nothing
wasn't
of
to
the
be.
sort.
I think you're seeing in these cards and the struggles to score what we saw in reality, which is without Trey, without Rendon, with guys like Dozier hitting in the prime spots in the order. Defoe there at the bottom of the order. It's not really where the Nats want to be, and it's not the team that won the World Series, but Strauss keeps pitching pretty well on the mound. He's run into a few of these crooked number innings, and they've really burned him, especially when the Nats continue to provide such little run support. But thanks for watching yet again. We'll be back next time with another video.
Yeah. Signing off.